So what's better than one Selecta grinder? Well, it's two. So the other one you've just seen, you might recognise from my previous videos I did probably more than a year ago now, and that is the 6-inch bench grinder which I restored after picking it up in a working but slightly rough shape. This one here is a 7-inch and it came to me in this state. Now I got it for free off Facebook Marketplace. Didn't know if it was running because obviously it's in parts. However, it seems to be all there. And the guy who got it off said he was going to try and restore it himself, but didn't have the time or patience to do it, and so he wanted to give it on to the next guy, which is me. So I'm going to see if we can get this looking as good as the other one. Now before I go all ham and start restoring this, I want to actually see if it actually works first. So I'm going to put it back together as much as I can and try and get it running. The fellow I got it off also said that the relay was missing, or the original one, and he had a new one. Now, I'm still not an electronics engineer, but as far as I know, AC motors don't need relays to run. They need, especially on single phase, a capacitor of some sort, or something to retard one of the windings. So I think this is going to go whoop, and we'll put in that relay which I bought for the other one, which we didn't use in the end. Thankfully we have some idea on the wiring because someone wrote it down on here as well. This also isn't the original switch, but I think I managed to find one on eBay, and that should be coming from Lithuania in the next few weeks. So I've just finished putting it all together to a point where the shaft will spin with the sound of crunchy bearings, and I have that capacitor which I bought as a replacement for the other grinder but didn't use in the end. So yeah, I got it plugged in, got it wired up, see how we go. Okay, so it does work, but you can see the shaft is just joggling backwards and forwards between the two phases, so I think I've got one of these the wrong way around. Let's fix it. Okay, so I didn't have anything backwards, I'm just being a bit stupid. This, of course, is a bigger motor, so bigger motor, need more capacitance. Fortunately, I did have another 2.5 microfarad capacitor, exactly the same as this one, because this came out of an old grinder I had, which I thought the cap had given up on, and I bought this one to replace it. So I just added them in parallel, and when you add them in parallel, you double the overall capacitance. So now, effectively, I have a 5 microfarad capacitor on the second winding of this here grinder. So it's plugged in, and flick the switch. Careful not to touch anything. It works. It's spinning the wrong way, but it works. So yeah, great. I think 5 microfarads is actually the wrong capacitance for this. I mean, obviously I've just jerry-rigged this together. So I might do a bit of research, see what these need, and if not, I will try and find some other identical ones, or find an adjustable capacitor and see how we can get this to run nicely, because at the moment it's still starting hesitantly. There we are. So that judder at the start is just the two phases fighting each other, as they're acting like two electromagnets, trying to either pull or repel, but then eventually one gives out and it starts spinning. I'm just going to reverse the two, reverse which pole is on the capacitor, and we'll see if we can get it spinning the right way. And contact. Ta-da! It spins the right way. Alright, I'm going to leave it there for this one. Next video will be tearing it down, ordering parts, and cleaning it up. See you then.